So, how can we strive to enter the narrow door? Let me share to you 3 points to enter the narrow door. The first one, prioritize God in your life. Simply said, but it's actually difficult. Because most of us have many priorities. In fact, a number are false priorities. Si Jesus ba ang number 1 mo sa buhay? Magandang tignan yan no? Kasi, halimbawa, meron tayong 7 araw sa isang linggo. Siyempre, ang utos ng Diyos, no? Galangin mo yung Lord's Day, di ba? O sige, nagsisimba ka tuwing linggo. So, si God ba pang linggo lang? Do you think of God every day? Do you work for God every day? What is your 24/7 when it comes to your life? Is it a 24/7 for God? Or perhaps only a fraction for the Lord? It's good to think about it. Because if you have many priorities and God is not the top of your list, then we fall short, of what is expected of us if we want to enter eternal life. Second, purify your life from sin. Purify your life with what is not of God. Maganda yung image, sabi nila, narrow door. Talaga bang narrow door o we live narrow lives? I'll give you an image, na ikwento ko to kahapon nung fiesta mas sa kagabi sa Santa Rosa de Lima. May nakaengkwentro akong isang pare. Alam kung hindi ko na sasabihin kung saan, isang bansa, Triple ang laki sa akin. Imagine laki ko na, di ba? Imagine yung triple ang laki sa akin. I'm not kidding, So, when he was entering, the door of the refectory where I was, talagang patagilid siya na pumapasok. Alam naman natin ang mga normal na pintuan, lagusan, di ba? Hirap pala pag masyado kang malaki. So, baka naman kailangan mong tapyasin, mag-reduce ka para makapasok ka. Pero siguro ang hamon, if we want to enter eternal life, remove from your life what is not of God. And purification from sin is really a challenge. In our second reading from the letter to the Hebrews, this is where God works to correct us. Diba? God corrects those who are sinful so that they can be purified of many things like their vices, habits of sin,